Yep. Okay, so before I start my stream, I'm just going to set out my rules. Please no self-promotion on my stream. They will be removed and you will be given a warning. 3 warnings and you're banned. Please do not offer to buy to sell views. Again, you will just be banned instantly on that occasion. Please be kind to each other. If you are being nasty to each other, you will receive a warning. 3 warnings, you will be removed. I do not give out any personal information, like my name, where I live. I will say that I live in the UK, but that is as far as it will go. I do not go into details of where I have had a stalker in the past, and I do not wish to relive that. I have a family that I need to keep safe. I will not discuss my living situation because it is complicated and but it's what works for me and my health conditions. Do not add me on Discord. Well, please do not add me on Discord. If you just want to be inappropriate, I will just ban, I will block and remove you. I'm not into that. I do not use Discord for social. I use my Discord purely to promote my channel and to have fun with other gamers. And welcome. So today I'm actually back to New World. I don't know why this one is still here. It's not active. I can't load this game because I've moved this character to another profile. Yes, this is a skin that I have purchased in the past, yeah. I like my skin. I am only level 48, yeah. I'm working towards getting a higher level, but it's taking time. I am aware that I have given this game quite a bit of backlash these last few months, and I still stand by what I've said. I still think it's a dying game. I still think it's not as great as it used to be. I think dying game. I still think. Ooh. I still agree that it is very much a game that is. It needs a lot of help to keep it going. Right. But at the same time, you guys are telling me to check it out because apparently the latest update is really good. The issue I was having isn't that I didn't like the game. Like, I love this game. It's one of my favourites. Like, I have over 400 hours on this game. Like, I play this game most compared to my other games that I have. But why am I crouching? I don't know. I probably pressed C, didn't I? And like, I find with this, like, oh, hello there. I usually you guys to level up, but don't bother me. But like I said, I love this game, and I am glad to be getting back to it, but at the same time, it's like this game is very much like they are isolating like a huge part of their players by the way that they have developed the game. And that kind of sucks. Like, make the game fair for everybody that plays it, not just one part of the community. But it is what it is. No, I find that the servers are not that busy now. I had to uninstall and reinstall. That was the only way I could get this game to run on my PC, yeah. No, like I said, I still love the game. I'm frustrated with it because of the fact that, like, it's not as... I don't want to say fun because that's not the word that I want. Apparently I am part of a company. No, I'm not. I was. I think I left it. I don't know if I still have friends on here though. Yeah, I think he removed me. Which kind of sucks because he was my friend, but he's removed me as a friend on here as well. No, I'm not interested in the P versus P. It doesn't appeal to me. Like, the P versus P is... I agree with, like, what a lot of people say about this game with that, like... If you do P versus P, that's all great and all, but that makes games very toxic. Like, it can make games toxic. Like, Rust is the perfect example of that. It is such a toxic environment, and I've played Rust once, and I will not play it again. It's too toxic. Like, it's not fun to play when the games are like that. Like, everybody's running around trying to kill each other. Like, yeah, I play Survive the Nights. I go around raiding bases and things like that, but I don't go around raiding and killing people. Like, but on this game, like, people will. Like, I will play, I think I played once as person versus person, and I had a falling out with somebody at that time, and they just kept calling me sick. So I was like, okay, I'm done with this then. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm fed up with this attitude. I'm done, I am leaving, and yeah, I don't like the toxic environment that P versus P brings out in people. Like, there's no need for it. We're all here to play a game. We're all here to have fun in a video game. It's as simple as that. So I play in PvE in this game, and yes, it means I'm isolated because I can't do a lot of the higher level stuff that I want to do, which sucks because it means I can't get all the relics. I can't get all the legendary equipment or whatever it is, all the artifacts. And I hate the game for that. I really do. I think the developers really need to work on that because, like, at the moment, they are advertising this game because they're bringing it out on console. It's like, okay, so what about us PC players? So I do agree with a lot of, like, people that are very angry about that because, like, we've played the game on PC for years now. And the developers are basically saying, we don't want you. Like, we want new players. We want console players now. No, I still don't agree with the seasons. Like, I still think they're rubbish. I think they're a waste of money. I think that the seasons are a joke. Running around having to pay £20 every couple of months to do the next season, I'm not doing it. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Um, so yeah, like I said, I love this game. I'm not a big fan of the whole though the developers acting the way that they are, and like I said, I don't like the seasons. I think the seasons are a waste of time and a waste of money, and it's just not worth it. Like I would rather pay and buy the game and have the updates less frequently than buy the game and then have the updates every couple of months, and then they want me to pay additional every couple of months just to get a couple more items. And the items never change. Like, it's not even like the items vary that much. So it isn't worth it. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Well, I do know what I'm looking for, but I've not played this game for so long I cannot remember where it is and what I'm. It's over this side somewhere. There it is. So yeah, I don't believe in that. I think for that, this game's a little bit on the sucky side. Yeah. No, I don't. I'm looking something up quickly. No, I find that I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably not gonna play this game long. Like, I have missed it, but I still don't get that, like, the drive I used to get when I first started playing it. It's just not there. Do I need to go over this bridge to get to where I want to go? The paths aren't that clear. No, I don't. Put your sword away. You're not even carrying it. I need to go along there. Okay. I don't like the music as well because it's like the music could be misleading. I still think like the graphics are very pretty. It's like the graphics is good. Trouble is, a lot of the games nowadays, the graphics are better. Like, I thought these were amazing when I first started playing it, and now I've played other games. Like, the senses on here are actually slightly on the overwhelming side. Like, they're a bit much at times. Like, it could be, like, the brightness and things could be dialed down more. Like, it shouldn't be up to the player to have to sit and change those settings. That should be the developer. But it's what it is. I'm not in a fraction yet. I haven't chosen one. No, I'm not doing the military style one this time, no. I was that in my previous gameplay. And it sucked. It's not a great one. Like, and then I found out it doesn't matter which one you're in because it's all pretty much the same. So I'm not exactly in a hurry to select one. But yeah. No, I'm just doing some quests, leveling up a bit. Because I don't level up as much as I probably should in this game. And the first time I played this, I was more interested in leveling up with the main storyline, becoming part of this faction to play with my friend who, let's face it, never actually played with me. Like, left me to do like my own thing. So I think it was more like building up his company that he wanted, and then he left that company anyway, and I left it. I'm not in that company at all now. I left because I left that area. I don't play in that area now. I could have took it and made it something, but at the end of the day, I decided it wasn't my job to. Like, he didn't ask me what I wanted. He just took that decision for me. Like, what he should have done and said, oh, I'm leaving because my friends want me to play on this server with them. Is it okay if I leave you in charge of this company? But he didn't. He just messaged me saying this is what he's doing, and I was so angry at him, and I still am. I'm angry at him for a lot of things, if I'm honest. He's kind of a sucky person. I know you know who I'm on about, yeah. I know he's done a similar thing to you in games. I know. Yeah, I found out from a few of you guys that the person I'm talking about has done similar stuff to a lot of you. Yeah, I'm aware. It doesn't surprise me at this point. No, you're right, it doesn't. I don't actually know what I'm trying to build up to be in this game. Like, no. I just play what I want to play at the end of the day. I do agree this is a dead game. I 100% agree. Like, it's not fun. It's not. The graphics are too much now. Like I said, I've turned the settings right down on my PC and they're still overwhelming. Like, this is one of the first PC games I would play, and it was so outstanding compared to a lot of the other ones that I would play. But even now, I'm playing this and I'm like, oh god. Like, the graphics are not as good as I remember them being, and it's really hurting my head. Like, I've turned like brightness down. I've turned everything as low as I can stand it, and before it becomes too dark, and it is still invading in my head. Like, it's still way too much. It's something they need to work on. Like, the game itself still pretty, but it's still very invasive on your senses. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I still love this game. It's one of my favourites. But compared to like Dragon Dogma and Once Human and everything else, it doesn't compare anymore. Like, it just doesn't. Like, it doesn't stand out as that unique type of game that it used to be. Yeah, it's just not like when this game first came out, it was so unique. It was like, now I play things like Dragon Dogma. Like, Dragon Dogma is the same kind of atmosphere. You're not really building, but you're leveling up. You're selecting the weapons and things like that you want, and things like that. And but it Dragon Dogma stands out a lot more than this. This just feels stuck. It feels like they are trying too hard to keep this game alive, and it's not. Like I said, with the seasons and everything else, it's just feeling like it's hanging on by a thread, is how it feels when you're playing it. Like I said, I still love it, don't get me wrong. I just don't get the same. I don't have the same love for it. Kind of. I don't know how to describe it. Because I know it sounds like I'm being incredibly negative on the game, and I am, but not to the level that it's making it sound. Like I said, I love the game. Like, I will play the game because I do like it. I just feel it's not the game that it could be. Like, they've targeted a very particular audience with this game. But what they've done is they haven't set that out as proving it to be that. It's very much like, well, in order for you to progress with this game, you have to be wanting to play as a person versus person. Which is fine and all, but that's not how, like, games work. Yeah, like, games are meant to be fun, and, like, everybody who plays them are supposed to have fun, and I know I'm not alone in how I feel about this game, because I have had other people talk to me and tell me that, like, what I'm saying, like, they do feel the same. So I am aware that I'm not alone, and I know that, like, there are others that play this game and they've had very similar interactions with it. And but like I said, it does feel like with this game they have targeted a very particular audience. And rather than the developers saying, right, we want this to be a VVP game, they've introduced the VV versus E, but they haven't made it as fun for those players. Like, they haven't introduced as much user content for those players. Like, yeah, we have the story mode, we have quests, but we don't have, like, a lot of the content that they are releasing, like the chest runs and all these other little bits. If you play as a VPV, you can't take part in those. So, yes, I agree that they are isolating a large part of the community with this game. And that isn't fair. Like, they shouldn't be doing that. Like, if people want to play the game, they have the right to play the game. It isn't up to the developers to be like, if they want only those type of players, then they need to advertise it as that type of game. Or make it clear that if you want to do certain things, you need to play this way. By having the choice and saying it's both types of plays, when it's really not, because as a P versus E player, I do find myself very limited in this game. And I think it's one of the reasons I lost interest in playing it, because They're just, once you complete and you get to like level 65, yeah, I can go around and do portals, but like, that's kind of it. And I know the chest runs aren't fun because I've watched people do them and they've told me that they're not fun. They're boring. Like, you do a couple and then they're the same old, same old. They are just not. They're not fun to do over and over. You do a couple, you've done them all. And that's another issue people are having with this game is they're just recycling the content. Okay, it's you. Like, the content isn't like based on the game or anything like that anymore. It's based on that, and they're just recycling the same kind of content. And I'll explain in a minute what I mean, because I do agree with a lot of you guys on that. So if we go here and we go to the seasons, I'm not interested. That's why I haven't upgraded. I haven't really done anything with it, because I don't care. We go to the activity card. Oh wow, I have 3 stamps. Whoopie whoop. Like, I don't care. Like, they don't give me anything. They don't do anything. Like, whoopee. But play songs, earn Athos Salt. Like, these are the same, like, all the time. These never change. They just rotate throughout the cards, but they're always the same tasks. And they're tasks that you do without even the card telling you to do it. If you're running around playing the game, you will do these. Like, they're nothing special. They're just, you get rewards for doing so, and it's pointless. There's just no point. And the rewards that you get, like seasonal fruit, seasonal crafting, like dyes, fireworks, box of warding, fraction tokens, like, again, these are things you can earn in the game and get in the game. Weapon boosters. Like, even on here, like, you could earn these in the game. You don't need to pay the £20 or whatever it is to get the premium, because it costs real life money to do it. And you've already bought the game. This is just a way to get more money out of you. And it shouldn't be that way. Like, if you want to play a video game, you're gonna play a video game. The developers shouldn't have to. Yeah. Make you feel like you have to buy more content in order to play the game. You've already brought it. Like, if you want the seasons to be extra content, put them as a DLC. Like, don't have it so that, like, people feel like, yeah, it is. It's just a way to get more money out of us. And I really do hate games that do that, because there's no need for it. Like, we've brought the game, we play the game, we obviously like it. Like, we don't need you guys, like, making us buy more. We already brought it. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I'm very passionate about that feeling, yes. No, just because I feel that they're kind of bullying people to play it. Yeah. Gotta get out of here now. Gotta figure out how to do that. Um, yes and no. Like I said, I love this game and I play it, but at the same time, like when I do play, like I'll play for like an hour and then I stop because it's not the same. It is a dying game, and that really does suck because this game has so much potential, but it just feels like they have put all their effort into making this a game, yeah, for console players. And as a PC player, like, that hurts. Yeah. Like, I'm a PC player. I'm a PC gamer, and their attitude of basically, we don't want you. We want console gamers. Does suck. Because I've brought this game, I brought the update, I brought the DLC, like, and I've played this game, I've completed it a couple of times on different profiles. I have quite a few profiles I've done, and I have completed the story mode on all of them, and apart from this one. But yet, whenever I play, like with that lot, it's just not the same. Yeah, basically. I've played as a mage because the first time I played, it's what my friend told me that was really good. And I hated it because that's not my gameplay, that's not the way I play, and it's not my game style. So I don't like playing as like mages and things like that because that isn't how I play games. That's not how I like playing video games. I like to be damage. I like to have fun. I don't like to be like support for other people. It's not because I play as single player most of the time. Like, that's my game style. I play as a single player most of the time. And as a mage or a healer as they call it in this game, you don't deal a lot of damage. So when you play as a single player, it sucks. And it's difficult. So yeah, I don't really play much on that side of it anymore. I generally concentrate on being damage. Yeah. I think it was this way somewhere. I can't remember. Mount. I have a mount. Like, that's where I want to go. Yeah, I have a horse at the moment. My favourite is the lion. I haven't got the lion. I haven't even got the wolf yet. I'm not. I will do it. I still think like it would have been amazing if you could run these guys over with the mounts. Like that would have been a great update. But did they bring that in? No. Or you could fight while you're on the mount. Like I play a game where you can ride a horse and you can fight on the horse. I think it's V Rising. I'm not 100% sure. So it is possible to have that in the game. They just haven't. Again, I have seen him play. I just. I don't agree with his gameplay, no. According to him, though, a lot of these open world games are amazing and they stand out so much because these are all the games that he plays. And then I like watched like some of his streams where he's playing them and it's like, oh, that looks like a good game. I get the game and it's crap. Like, I don't like it. So yeah, I don't really ask for his opinion anymore. I do not believe him, no. I'm looking for number 2. Oh, it's all the way down there. I might not join a fraction this time. I might be fractionless. Is that a thing? Can you do that in this game? Do you have to be part of a fraction? I know. It does suck because it does feel like in this game, like they want you to be part of a fraction, and yeah, you've got a choice of 3, but like I said, they're not any different. Like they're all the same at the end of the day. Like the name is different, but yeah, they don't feel different. I do agree with that. Yeah, they don't feel different in any way. Yeah, they all feel the same, I agree. Yeah. We should, yeah, create our own but you can't create a company until you're in a fraction, so this game isn't designed for that, is it? Yeah, I was part of one, but I think they kicked me out because I was inactive for so long. I gave up on the game, if I'm honest. I gave up on it because it wasn't fun to play anymore. It felt like it was a first trap. It felt like they just wanted more and more money from you. It still feels like they want more and more money. Like, it doesn't feel like the way they're doing this game is meant for people to keep playing. It does feel like they just want people to keep buying stuff, to keep doing the seasons, keep paying for the seasons. And like I said, you don't need to. You could earn the stuff in the seasons by playing the game. The seasons are a load of bollocks. They don't give you anything. It's not worth the seasons. Is that too deep to run across? I'm gonna try. No, I'll be fine. Yeah, pretty much. No, I upset people all the time. Don't really bother me anymore. Like, oh well. Big whoop. People come and go at the end of the day if. Yeah. Oi. Oh, I'm aware I bode a lot when I play. I don't need you guys telling me. No, I get it a lot. I get told a lot. It's like I said before, he can say whatever he wants. I don't care. I'm gonna probably change games in a minute because, like I said, I knew Like yesterday I said, oh, I can't wait to get back to this game. Now I'm playing it, I'm like, why? Like, yeah, like, why am I playing it? Like, seriously, why? Pretty much. Just go in the friggin' door. And this is another reason I think I gave up with this game. Because it's so buggy. Can I just interact with it through the window? Yeah, I can. Shouldn't be able to do that, but hey ho. It's a buggy game, so yeah, it's too buggy sometimes. Might be my sword that's the issue, thinking of it. No. This game is just buggy. Like, it's one of the things that really does bug me because it makes games not fun to play. Like, when they're like this, like I said, they're just not fun to play when they're buggy. Like, sometimes the games can be great fun when they're buggy and lagged. But in games like this, when you can't get through a door, like, it's not fun. I know where it is, I just can't get it. Like, there's an invisible wall and it won't let me in. I'm having to read through walls. I'm not having fun, no. Like, like I said, I couldn't wait to get back to this because a lot of you guys said I was being harsh with my comments. You can clearly see this game is bugged. It's not that fun to play. Like, there isn't really anything new to it, and like, I don't want to be harsh on games that I love playing. Like, I want to have the same passion for this game that I had. I don't. And it really does suck because it is one of like my highest played games. But I just do not have the passion for it that I once had. And if I cannot get in here to get to that recipe, like, I cannot do the quest. Like, get away. Like, there's an invisible door that I just cannot get through. Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Let's go to the other location, see if that helps. But it sucks because, like I said, this game has gone downhill so much. And I used to love this game. But it's not what it was. It's just not. It's not the game that it used to be. Like, I will still keep coming back and trying it and seeing if it's changed. But it's had, like, a major update recently. And it's still no different. Like, it's still bugs. And they want to bring this out on console with these bugs. So good luck to you, dudes. Like, you're not going to get very far. You're just not. Fix your PC game. Show your PC users you still care about them, because you're not right now. Like, all your efforts are going towards this PC game after the console game, and your PC game sucks right now. It's buggy. It doesn't work as intended. Your graphics are overwhelming on the senses. There's too much going on at one time. This is not fun. Like, I used to be able to make jokes. I used to be able to log on to this game and spend, like, my whole day playing it. I can't. I just can't. This is not fun to play. I'm sorry, it's not. This generally hurts my head. And I think on that note, I'm gonna give up, because it's hurting my head. It's too much. I'm gonna switch to my chat and screen to give my head a break from that. But yeah, like, New World, still not worth it in my opinion. It still has so much potential, but it just feels like the developers have given up. They just want money from us. They don't want us to enjoy the game. The stuff they're making us pay for is stuff you can get in the game by playing the game. It's not even worth buying the season stuff, because, like I said, you can unlock it by playing it. This is a thirst trap at the end of the day. They're making you feel like you have to buy the seasons to get this content, and you don't. The seasons are not bringing anything to the game. Get rid of them. It's as simple as that. They're not needed. Bring out limited time content that you generally get rewards for, that people are going to want and are limited to that time and play. Don't make it so that this is stuff you can get easily in the game. Or the prizes are always the same. You're just calling it a different season. Everybody was looking forward to season 5 because they were like, it's going to be so different. You bring it out and it's virtually the same. Like, you can't do that. That's not fair. And now you're putting all your efforts into bringing it out on console, forgetting where you've come from, which is the PC players. And you're now treating them like complete shit, if I'm honest, by giving them what you've given them.